George Russell's position as Mercedes team leader is secure, but his future teammate may now be a troubling selection. Mercedes are reportedly in talks with Fernando Alonso as Toto Wolff lines up the two-time world champion as a direct replacement for the Ferrari-bound Lewis Hamilton. However, this move may not be so popular with George Russell, who was on the receiving end of some potentially dangerous driving from the Spaniard in Australia. With Hamilton leaving the Silver Arrows at the end of the season, Wolff has been hunting for a replacement, and despite having Esteban Ocon within the Mercedes family and Australian Grand Prix winner Carlos Sainz unattached, he is reportedly looking at Alonso as the man for the job. According to German newspaper Bild, Mercedes have already held talks with Alonso's representatives, and the 42-year-old has a good chance of landing a drive with the Silver Arrows for the 2025 campaign. Should Alonso join forces with Russell next season, Mercedes will have one of the most capable driver lineups on the grid, but some work may need to be done on the internal dynamics of that relationship following a sketchy moment at the Australian GP. Alonso and Russell had been battling for P6, with the latter closing to within half a second on the final lap. With the cars approaching turn 6, the Aston Martin racer hit the brakes earlier than usual, catching his rival off guard and sending the Mercedes driver spinning off into the gravel and out of the race. Russell rebounded off the wall on the outside of turn 7 and came to rest in the middle of the track, where he screamed over the team radio for the red flag to be waved. Thankfully, no cars were in that section of the track in the immediate aftermath of the incident, and a terrifying second impact was avoided. Discussing Alonso's antics after the race, Russell told Sky Sports F1, "It's clear he braked 100 meters before the corner and was back on the throttle again and took the corner normally. We've already seen the data of that." He then added, "I am not going to accuse him of anything until we see further. I was right behind him for many, many laps. I was half a second behind him before the corner. Then, suddenly he slowed up dramatically and got back on the power." The stewards didn't take kindly to Alonso's defensive moves, and the veteran Spaniard was, after a lengthy review process, slapped with a 20-second post-race penalty and 3 points on his super license, dropping him from P6 to P8.